As Yaakov Avinu lay on his deathbed, at the end of this week's parsha we are told that he calls together his family and he gives them a directive, he gives them the message within which is contained the recipe for our survival and how we can remain as Bnei Yaakov until the Achris Hayom, until the end of days. The Mefarshim will point out that there are words that seem to be used, even though they may be different, but they seem to be a repetition. For example, in the beginning of Perek Mem Tes it says, He'osfu, gather together, va'agidu lachem, and I will tell you what's going to happen at the end of days. And then the Apostle says again, Hikovtsu, gather together, v'shimu, and listen to your father Yaakov, listen, the children of Yaakov, to your father. Says Rav Shimshon Raphael Hirsch, one of those who explain this repetition, the word He'osfu denotes a gathering together, not of space, but rather of minds, a spiritual gathering together. Make sure that even though you are diversely different from one another, you are gathered together with a common purpose of spirituality. Hikovtsu, on the other hand, is gathering together not of minds, but rather in space. And he said this was a message to the Jewish people. They are called over here Bnei Yaakov. The reason is because you, the Jewish people, materially are Bnei Yaakov. You're a powerless minority. How are you going to remain successful? How are you going to survive the annals of time? Says Yaakov Avinu, Hikovtsu. Gather together, don't fraction into parties, remain united. And then he proceeds to say, V'shimu b'nei Yaakov, and listen. The word Shema, says Rav Shimshon Raphael Hirsch, is phonetically corrected with the word Tzama, to be thirsty. Be sensitive to spirituality, but be thirsty for it as well. Gather together with a common spiritual purpose. Gather together and don't be fractioned, be united. Be always together, not as separate parties. And at the same time, V'shimu b'nei Yaakov, listen, be sensitive, be thirsty for spirituality. But don't misuse that thirst. And he continues to say that even though it may be V'shimu b'nei Yaakov, listen and be thirsty b'nei Yaakov. For which thirst must you be thirsty? V'shimu el Yisrael avichem, be thirsty for those old dictates of Yisrael your father. Drinking from the Jewish well of spirituality and harmoniously keeping together is the legacy of our father Yaakov that he imparts with us at that time. Of course, go forward, be more spiritual, seek spirituality, but make sure it's from the wellsprings of the Torah and those old-time treasures that we have. That is what will keep us sustained, and that is what will keep us unified as a nation until the time of Mashiach, which should come speedily, Be'ez Hashem.